All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is a moment of for me to really reflect on the changes, the growth that has been happening in our community. If you've been, a regular viewer, listener, or a watcher for some time, you know that I talk a lot about community. These pods are a way for me to reflect on what's been happening, on how we've been, growing, how things have been changing. And today was another reminder to me that as a community, we definitely are growing. And this kind of got me thinking, especially if you are a healer coach, you're on this path of not only, following your passion, but also, really wanting to live your mission, make a difference in the lives of so many people out there. And the question, of course, is that how do you respond as you're growing? Meaning that maybe initially you have a couple of people who show up, your regulars, people who, truly connect to your energy, to your message. And over a period of time, how do you respond as you start to grow? Because this is something that I'm starting to notice. And I've started to also recognize that even in the programming that I've been creating for our members, I can see subtle shifts starting to happen. It's like the energy in the room, my own energy, and the way time is managed. A lot of these things, I suspect, will change even more with time. And so, it just got me thinking. It's like a lot of times when we see other people out there who are successful, people who are scaling their business, where they're going from a couple of people in a Zoom room to one whole screen, which is anywhere between 25 and 47 people in a room, in one screen, one page to multiple pages. How do you manage that, and what do you do, and more importantly, who are you becoming in the process? Because these are things that are very, very important to me, especially because in this work that we do, a lot of what we do in this context is about managing energy. And so today was definitely a moment for me to reflect. I can see that people are still getting a lot of value out of these sessions. So for me, it was more about, just checking in with myself, and also, taking this moment to recognize that, yes, things are, we are growing, and also being open to change in order to be able to facilitate, whether it is, 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, 50 people, or even more. And this, as I said, this is part of what I'm doing here is it's like my digital diary. So it's just another reminder to me that this is how uh, the journey was, and where we went from a couple of people to doing sessions on an ongoing basis to, of course, more people joining us. So just a reminder, just telling you also that I'm sure that in your journey as a healer and a coach over a period of time, you will have these conversations not only with yourself, but you'll also have these moments of or these conversations with your community. And so, this is just my way of wishing you the very best on your journey, and that may you find more success. May you have more people who truly and who tune in to your energy and who are benefited by these experiences. And so, here's to many more. And here's to, check-ins like this over a period of time, where it goes from, an entire full screen to multiple screens. And it'll be interesting to see how this journey progresses. So, I've said this before and I'll say it again, especially if you are a healer coach on this journey of healing, coaching, wanting to make a difference in the lives of others. One thing I can definitely tell you is that, it's very hard to make it on our own. And it's all about having a community. It's It's all about having a community that supports you, that is here for you, with you in your journey. And if you are that healer coach, maybe you just begun the journey, and maybe you're at a point where you haven't yet been able to build your own community. Or maybe even if you have, you recognize that even you need a space where you can just be yourself and you know uh, just let your let's call it letting your guard down. uh, this is definitely that space where there are people who are healers and coaches primarily on this journey. And it's always nice to know that you have people who are here to support you on your journey as well. So I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If there's any way in which me or even our community can help you, please do reach out and let me know. Come join us as well. In fact, we have 3 tracks. So apart from Mondays and Fridays, which is the eye hypnosis life experiences, this is our complimentary program that we offer. It's a membership, literally happens every week, week on week. So it's an opportunity for you to come and experience the eye hypnosis experience what we do. And if you like this format and you'd like to go deeper, we have several tracks. We've got the foundation track, which is a 3-day process. We've got the advanced track, which is a 3-month process. And of course, if you enjoy, this form of, uh, you can call it coaching, healing, processing, facilitation, and so much more, then you can also learn these skills. And that is what happens in the mastery track, which is a 90-day process. So, really looking forward to having you come be part of us. And of course, if you happen to already be part of our community and maybe you've just got this video after a very long time, come, join us, be more active. And we got tons of different programs. A lot of these programs are recorded live, but also we have pre-recorded programs. So you're more than welcome to access any of these to help you on your journey. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.